one of the best games I think I've played in ages. Well, I have played this a lot. Welcome to Castle Crashers, released by Behemoth on Xbox 360 in 2008, ported for Steam in 2012. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of this. It's my first Let's Play in ages, my first Let's Play on this channel, so this is going to be very, very difficult. I've stuffed myself full of food, so I'm happy as hell. So let's just go. So one thing to note is, although I have completed this game, I made a boo-boo and I deleted all my saves. So this is pretty much the furthest I've progressed. But regardless, we're going to be starting a new game with Red Knight, I've decided. So basically in this game, every knight are their own save file. Every knight has their own abilities, and depending on who you pick, you're going to be playing the game differently. But here we've got a bit of plot. A guy just died. And everyone shuts up. Oh no, the band continue playing. I thought my joke was dead then. Now, you can sort of say, you know, screw you band, you know, this guy just died, and you can just take all their money. So over here, we've got this woman who can tell us about animal orbs. We don't really need to talk to her, so I will explain everything. I can clip into a wall there. This guy will tell us how to use items. This woman will tell us how to use magic. And this guy will tell you the basics of combat. Boom, boom, boom. I think I'm okay. There's the story, we're going straight in for it. Okay, so this is basically beat 'em up, X to attack and Y to do a sort of special attack, I guess. Or you could completely miss your shot and just get, you know, just get racked. So right now we are battling Barbarians, who have just taken over the town, and, you know, they're demolishing everything because, you know, Barbarians suck. So once you've beaten all the enemies on screen, you can carry on, but you see this? That's a new weapon. Weapons in this game all have different stats. So you see this gives us plus strength but minus agility. This is a balanced weapon, a neutral weapon. It won't give us any benefits or downsides, so I'm going to stick with this for now. But I will change my weapons later. I already have an idea of what weapon I want to use. And it's actually one of the weapons I'm stocked with at the start of the game on a new save. So the 4 princesses have been kidnapped. Again, the plot in this game is very brief. They just kind of give you a bit of backstory, say, yeah, you don't need plot, this is a beat 'em up, and they'll just throw you in there, sort of blind. So these guys don't really stand much of a chance. A meat shank is the majority of your health restored, so pick those up if you're pretty low. Fruit restores a little bit. Excuse me, I was going to carry on, but no, there are more guys here. I find that jumping and just spamming your X combo is pretty much the best way to do this here, which I should probably note, despite the fact this is a PC game, I am playing on an Xbox controller. I would recommend playing on in fact the Behemoth themselves recommend you play on a controller. Oh, there we go. I completely forgot to use magic there for a second, so holding down right trigger and pressing Y in this case will let me use my magic. Since I'm low leveled, I don't really have any magic right now. But when I level up, my magic is going to get very overpowered, which is part of the reason I picked Red Knight to play this. We've got an ally here. There is no friendly fire in this game, so you don't have to worry about it. And just this guy left. And I'll decapitate him. And that unlocks this once you've killed all those guys. No shirt, no shoes, no service. This is a shop. You can buy a new weapon here, which will give you better agility. I don't want that. What I do want, though, is a put. Oh my god, I've really got no money. I'll just buy the one potion for now. Now, going over how you use items, your right button and left buttons will scroll through your items. Apparently, I have a bow and arrow. I don't know why I've got that. I didn't think I actually got that at the start of the game, but whatever. And a shovel, huh. So there you go. I've got the potion there. If I need to use that, I can with B if I just flick to it, and then it's a full heal. So that's the first part of the stage done. Now before we go on, I want to go over here. Welcome to the Blacksmith. This is where you'll be able to change out your weapons. If you go in here, these are all the weapons I've unlocked, you know, playing on my own time. But the weapon I want to use is, if it would come up, here we go. This one. +1 strength, +3 defense, and +1 agility. You better want to equip that. Now this weapon is DLC. Okay, if you're playing the game for the first time, you won't have this. This is part of the Blacksmith DLC, I believe. I'm just going to use it for the sake of progression, but otherwise I'm going to try and avoid using stuff which you don't have at the start of the game. Having said that, I'm about to go back on my words. So if you go into this other room over here, these are animal orbs. Each animal orb will give you a different effect, but the one I want to use is this guy. What this animal orb will do is double your XP intake while you have it equipped, and I will go over the XP system very soon because I'm very close to leveling up. Now, the elephant in the room is probably this compass up here. You want to grab this now so you don't forget to do it later. Now, let's go on to the Barbarian War. And there we go, leveling up. So I guess I should explain that now. When you level up, you will get new skills. Like, for example, I've just gotten this A combo, which lets me do basically Link's spin attack from Smash Brothers. And yeah, I did mean from Smash Brothers, since you can't do an air spin attack otherwise. You save that ally and he'll help you out. And also, an interesting thing, leveling up isn't actually based on how many enemies you kill in this game. As shocking as that that was not. That was poorly timed. That was not a pun. So the way leveling up works in this is the more you hit enemies, the more you will level up. So if you want to level up fast, it's worth trying to keep your strength down low so you can get more hits on enemies. It's an odd leveling up system, and it's fairly easy to exploit, I guess. But yeah. So we've just got a ton of barbarians here while there's a giant war going on in the background. We're just kind of out here. You know, I think if the enemy army just all flocked to me, I'd be dead in an instant. Because that's kind of confusing me, how I'm part of the King's army or whatever. I'm one of the King's Knights, and I can basically do jack shit at this point. So let's grab up the money. Let's go onward. Here's a thief trying to loot this dead body. I don't know why I bothered attacking him, since I don't think he actually attacks you until you attack him. Thieves use bows and arrows primarily, which makes them very annoying to deal with. So it's good to take out thieves as fast as you possibly can. I lost track of myself for a second, that was fun. Oh, there we go, I've leveled up again. Yeah, this animal orb makes you level up like crazy. I mean, you can see on the top left that is my XP bar. Just watch how fast it goes up. That was a bad example since the enemy was one hit away from dying, but watch in a second. Come on. Now, as you might have guessed, level progression does slow down the higher level you get. I'm not exactly sure how much XP you need to get to the next level, nor am I sure how much XP you actually get per hit. I assume it's 1 or 2 if you've got my animal orb equipped. Let's grab this apple. Lovely. And I just do the guy. So that water will slow down. You can cut the grass if you're low on health and you can get stuff from it. But here we go, we've got a mini boss. Meet the goat tank thing, which I don't actually know what its real name is. It'll open up and they'll release barbarians from it. Now what you can do is you can lure the barbarians into the bombs that this tank drops. The tank cannot harm itself with its own bombs as far as I'm aware. But it will harm its allies. You don't have to kill all the barbarians, literally their support classes, they'll be disposed of when you kill a tank. But it is a nice way to grind for XP if you should so wish. I wouldn't bother, because you're going to be doing a lot of fighting throughout the course of this game. You will probably level up sufficiently. Some got cheeky with the arrows. And there we go, it's down. Oh, okay, they do die. For a second there I was worried I was wrong. I don't want to be incorrect, I want to make this a good Let's Play. This guy's trying to get away. Lovely. I'm just doing swimmingly. A new combo. We can sprint and then we can press X or Y. Now sprinting, you'll notice you go significantly faster, and X let you do that. I think Y lets you dive. I think I prefer the Y combo honestly, since it does a bit more. At least I feel like it does. The X combo lets you get up faster though, so it's kind of like, which one would you rather? But this is a very useful combo since it means you can get a lot of easy damage on enemies when they spawn in. Just be sure you are sprinting, otherwise you're going to just do what I did and not move at all. You should probably juggle enemies around a little bit if you're surrounded, stop them from attacking. Excuse me. Okay, there you go, I decapitated you. If you're low on health, you can beat this tree. These guys are sleeping, you can get a sneak attack on them. But you do have to kill them, you can't sneak past them. If you stay far enough away from them, the last one won't wake up. Just so you can get the sneak attack on him as well. Unless that's him who just woke up. Yeah, it was, and I got a diamond out of that. It's a girl's best friend, so it's my best friend. I must be female. I know the rule is no girls on the internet, and I've just offended about half the internet. But so be it. I just decapitated a man, and I'm not even sorry. So beat down this door. And I thought this was the first boss. I think we're coming up to the first boss. And these guys are going down nice and easy. There's some gold. We're making a lot of money. And in we go. Meet the Barbarian boss. Not a very difficult boss, but there are a few things you should watch out for. He'll use that board on his back to attack, like so, and if he does, you will get stuck in the ground. And he will also do that, and if he gets a successful hit, a lot of the time the audience in front will jump up and they'll just sort of ruin your day because you won't be able to see anything. If he drinks, move out the way because he's going to charge. It shouldn't be too hard to get him down, just be careful of his attacks. They take a long time to deploy, so as long as you're careful you won't get caught with your pants down. Oh, I wanted to grab that so I could be on full health. Not really a big deal since I just leveled up, and a level up gives you a full heal anyway. That was not a timed thing, by the way. One thing to watch out for is that his attacks will do a fair bit of damage. They're not too hard to avoid though, so you should be sitting easy. And there he goes. Now when you kill a boss, a giant chest will come down. Once you open the chest, money everywhere. So grab as much of it as you can before all despawns. There we go. And cut here for your free princess. So that's one of 4 princesses saved. And let's just look at our ranks here. That is a hell of a lot of XP for stage 1. That is because this animal orb is overpowered. Now, when you level up, you will get skill points that you can put into different skills. Surprise, surprise. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and keep this relatively balanced. I might leave out the agility since with this class you don't really need to use your bow too much. So, let's see. I'm going to do this. Some in strength, some in magic. Now, with the magic one, you can see that every 5 noughts there's like a sort of glowy thing. That is when you acquire a new magical skill. So now, if we go over here to the dock, what you're going to be able to see is there's a ship here, and we need these ropes before we can set sail, so I guess we can't set sail yet. But with that, the Barbarians are down, so I think that's a good place to call it. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry if this has been really shaky, but I am just starting this again. So yeah, I'll see you next time when we head to the forest. Thanks a lot for watching.